Good morning, class 2 students. After a long time, I'm going to teach you your social studies subject. Hope you all are fine. My dear students, before lockdown, we have finished chapter number 1, 2, and 3. In chapter number 1, you can find the food we eat, and we have finished this chapter before lockdown, and you have done all the works from this chapter. And the next is we wear clothes, chapter number 2. And this also we have finished before lockdown, and its works also completed. And chapter number 3 you have my home, that also we have finished. You have learned about these are all before lockdown. Now today I'm going to teach you this chapter number 4, that is water. You can find it on your page number 20 of your social study book. Okay, dear students, you just listen carefully and learn about water. About 3 parts of Earth's surface is covered with water. There can be no life on Earth without water. We need water every day. A large part of human blood is water. So, my dear students, 3/4 part of the Earth is covered with water. That means out of 4 parts, 3 parts is covered with water. Only 1 part is land. Similarly, in our human body also it is said that 3 parts of the human body is made up of water. So a large part of human blood is water. It is saying that you know that our body has water, blood which contain water. So without water, no life can exist on the earth. That means no life can survive without water on the earth. So we need water every day. You can see that why we need water, especially human being needs water for many purposes. You can see there in the picture, we need water to drink, we need water to bath, we need water to cook food, we need water to wash clothes, we need water to clean utensils, we need water to put out fire. So these are the functions of water in our life. So beside this, we use water for many other purposes also. So you know it very well. Like you water the plants, because plants also living thing. So all living things need water, not only human being, all other living things, animals, plants also need water. So plants and animals also need water. Plants need water for growing and making food. Similarly, animals need water for drinking and bathing. So you know the main source of water is the rain. Whenever it rains, as you know, this is a rainy season, so you can see rain every day. So after raining, you see flowing rivers, streams, etc. So all the big rivers flow into the sea. These seas are the very big water body, big water bodies. It is deep also, and this even bigger than the sea are oceans. Oceans are very big. Very big seas are also called oceans. So there are several seas and oceans in the world. So these are the big water bodies, and sources of water also. Water from these water bodies rise up in the form of water vapor. So whenever sun rises, it warms the water bodies, and whenever the water get warmed, it evaporates and form the vapor. This vapor are lighter than water, and this vapor is the gaseous form of water. It rises up and goes into the sky, and after reaching at the sky it forms clouds. This water vapor forms clouds. After cooling it, these clouds let me tell you, this water vapor goes up in the form of fog. You can see fog. This fog goes up and then form the clouds, rain bearing clouds in the sky. After that, these rain bearing clouds just become cool. Whenever it gets cool, it just turn into the small droplet of water and comes down to the earth as the rain. So in this way it rains. So rainwater again collects in the ponds, lakes, rivers and wells. Some rainwater also seeps into the ground. It just penetrates through the ground, and it just reaches down to the hard rock, and hard rock act as the tank, and all the sipping water or the penetrated water will just collect down there on the hard rock. And this collection of water in the hard rock is called groundwater. Sometimes we draw out this water by using hand pumps or tube wells, especially in the plain areas, not in the hilly areas. In the plain areas you might have seen hand pump, foot pump, etc., tube wells. So they draw water from there. Especially these waters are also called groundwater. So rainwater is very useful for growing crops. Nowadays it is the season of um, planting paddies in the field, so especially this paddy needs a lot of water to grow. That is why this water is very important in our life, my dear children. It is important for human being, it is important for all other animals, it is important for plants also. So water is very precious. We need to save water. It is very important. We need to save water, because even after having three-fourth part of the earth is covered with water, there is less amount of water which is consumable or which is suitable for drinking. All the water, all other waters that is available on the earth are not suitable for drinking. That is why we need fresh and clean water to drink, which are available in less quantities. We need to save water as far as possible. Do not waste water. We should not waste water. Remember the things that we need to do to save the water. So first of all, store water in the clean vessels. Vessels means the container, utensils, wherever you can see bucket, tank. This should be clean where you store water. You need to close the tap as soon as you finish your work, or after use. You need to turn off the tap. Turn the tap off properly. Do not let drip water from the tap. It wastes the water unnecessarily. Then after, take short showers. Showers means you know that while taking bath you may have shower overhead there in the bathroom, so you need to take short shower. For bathing also you should not waste water. And next is, do not pollute water. So how do you pollute water? You may not know that whenever we go to the river, we take bath over there, we just washes our clothes, we take our cattle there to there for drinking water. This all makes water pollution. These are the causes of water pollution. Besides this, we just throw our wastage, garbage, dirt, etc. into the sources of water, in the river, streams, etc. Not only this, even the big factories just drain their useless materials or their dirty waters into the sources of water. These all are the um, pollutants of water. It just pollute the water, so we need to avoid doing all those things which make the water pollution. So This is the chapter number 4 that we have learned today. So if you have any doubts regarding this chapter, you can just contact me directly in the WhatsApp and ask me about this. So now you need to solve these problems based on this chapter. You can see their word meaning. Precious means very valuable. Pollute, to make dirty. So these are the important word, or the what do you call foreign word, or you may say unfamiliar word for you, whose meaning are given here. So you can see here in the latest revise, all living things need water to live. I already told you, not only human being, all other living being also need water to live and survive. Rain is the main source of water. I already told you. This rainwater is collected in the ponds, rivers, seas, and then after again evaporates and goes into the sky, and again it forms the rain bearing clouds. After that, when this rain bearing clouds gets cooled, it turns into the droplet of water and then falls on the earth as rain. In this way, rain comes down and goes up. This is called the water cycle. The next is rainwater is very useful for growing crops. Yes, I already gave you the example of paddy. Not only paddy, all the plants also need water in the right quantity. Some plants need more water, whereas some need less. So it depends on the consumption of water by them. So after this, you have some exercises. I just tell you. There is a tick right the correct answer at the first. So let me give you some answers, model answers for your comforts. You can write all these exercises in your social study copy and show me later whenever I ask you. You need not send all the works doing in your copy through WhatsApp. You have to show me the works in your copy later on. So to write the correct answer first, you can see here, can we live without water? Number 1 is yes, number 2 is no. So which one is correct? Yes, obviously number 2, we cannot live without water. So can we live without water? No, we cannot live without water. So number 2, so now in number 1 you can tick right, number B, no. In number 2, we should drink clean water or dirty water? Yes, obviously clean water. So number E is correct. In number 3, do plants need water? Yes, number A is correct. Yes, plants also need water. I already told you, plants, animals, all are living thing. All living thing needs water. So number A is correct. So let us move on to number B. Choose the correct word from the bracket and fill in the blanks. So you just choose the right answer from the options given over there. Number 1, the main sources of water is sea or rain. You have already learned in the latest revise, rain is the main source of water. So tick right, rain, not sea. In number B, about 3/4 of Earth's surface is covered with dash, land or water. I already told you, 3/4 of the Earth's surface is covered with water. So water is correct answer over here in number 2. Number 3, very big seas are called dash. Options are oceans or rivers. Obviously oceans. So very big seas are called oceans. These are the big or large water bodies found on the earth. So oceans correct here in number 3. Number 4, all dash things need water, living or non-living. Yes, living things need water. So all living things need water. So living is correct in this number 4. So in number C, write T for true and F for false. So my dear students, I already told you to use shortcut or the short form of this word. So in place of T, you can write complete word TRUE true, or in place of F, you can use FALSE false. So write the full word over here for true and false. So number 1, animals need water for making food. So first of all, you know it very well, animals cannot make food of its own. It gets the foods from either plants or other animals. So animals need water for making food is wrong. Only plants can make food, not animals. So number 1 is false. Number 2, we should not waste water. Yes, we should not waste water. I already told you water is very precious, very important. It is essential for all living things. So we should not waste water. So it is true. Number 3, water is precious. Yes, precious means valuable, very important. So it is also true. Now after this, in number D, you have answered the following questions. You can try to solve it. I just try to provide you model answers verbally here. Why do plants need water? So I already told you plants and animals need water to live. So here plants also need water to live. And then after you can see growing and making food. Here you can see in page number 20, plants need water for growing and making food. So you can write the same also here. So where does rainwater collect? So I already told you rainwater is collected in the ponds, rivers, sea, etc. You can see here. Yes, you can see this in the page number 21. This second paragraph, rainwater again collects in ponds, lakes, rivers and wells. So you can write this in this number 2. In number 3, write 4 uses of water. So you can write the 4 uses of water from page number 20 here. Just below the pictures you can see the uses of water, like there is we need water to drink, we need water to bath, we need water to cook food, we need water to wash clothes, we need water to clean utensils, we need water to put out fire. So you can just write these uses of water from here. You can write answers like this. The 4 uses of water are for drinking, for bathing, for cooking food, for washing utensils, for washing clothes, for watering the flowers, and etc. etc. So just below that there is activity. Circle 5 sources of water in this channel. So you can just encircle. In the first you can see pond, lakes, sea, ocean, etc. etc. These are the sources of water. Rain, you can just encircle 5 sources of water from the channels given over there. You can do this in your book itself, but A, B, C, D you have to do in your copy. A, B, C, D you have to do in your social study copy. The rest you can do in your book. Here you can see, look at the picture and name the water bodies. So you just can see the pictures there. Number 1 you may see there river, next is maybe ocean, or you may say sea. The next is ocean. So you can see that third one is maybe island. It's showing island there. Then number 4 picture, that is whale, and the last one is it may be falls, waterfalls. So whatever you understand, you can write that. As far as I'm concerned, it may be waterfalls. So whatever you think, you try to mention over there in your book. You can show me all these works of chapter number 4 uh, in the school itself. You can ask your guardian to bring your subject copy to show me here in the school. Attention please. The time now is okay. 11 I hope you have understood this chapter number 4, water. If you have any doubts regarding this chapter, you can contact me or you can meet me along with your guardian. Thank you. Thank you very much.